Hey guys, I'm here today. I'm going to be talking about 10 palettes, eyeshadow palettes, that I do not want for an anti-haul, and I'm gonna just make it the subject of palettes. These kind of have the same general idea, and that's probably why I don't like them, but I just wanted to mention them and let you guys know. This has been happening through my videos. I need to pull it up so it doesn't look like I'm naked. Anyways, also please like and subscribe. I'm 50 subscribers-ish away, and I'm doing a giveaway at 1K, so please subscribe because I'm going to be doing a very good giveaway. It's going to have a whole bunch of stuff, and it's going to be super fun, so please subscribe down below. Let's get started. So, first, I always love doing anti-hauls, but I do feel a little sassy in it because it's like, I don't want this because of this. But you have to limit yourself and you can't just love everything. Kind of like guys. Like, you can't be like, oh, well, I want this, but this is the only good quality, so let's just be with it. So no, you need to sift through the guys and be like, yes, you're the one, you're better than everyone else because of all these qualities, not just one. Okay, that was kind of interesting, but let's get started. First, I have the Shaylee Times ColourPop palette. The palette just didn't look super great. ColourPop is really nice because they are very affordable, and their eyeshadow palettes are really, really good actually, and the formula's good, blends well, and stays on all day. So I do really like the formula, but just the color scheme of this isn't my cup of tea. You guys know I have big problems with if there's not a lot of transition colors because those are my main colors I love, and then putting those pretty shimmery color on. So this one has literally 3 on the bottom that are matte. Maybe 4, no 4. And I feel like I need a little more, especially when you're dealing with those dark blues, a gray, green. I feel like you need a little more transition colors to make that stuff work. And I'm not super into color lately. I've been loving like neutral looks and like super pretty looks. So not saying colors isn't pretty, but for me, I feel like blues look really bad on me because it makes me look like I'm like from the 70s or something. So no. Next up, I have the Urban Decay the Beached eyeshadow palette. So this is their new one. They're coming out. It kind of reminds me that they're trying to play off the Naked palettes, and they didn't put as many shades, and it looks really summery, which is nice. But like I said, blues do not look good on me. I really don't think they look good on me. I think like pinks and purples do, but I really don't think blues, so I'm not going to buy that. I really do like the top colors, but I'm not going to buy a palette, especially since I have so many, and I just don't like it as much, and I wouldn't really want to pay for that if I didn't love it. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, passing on that. And I think it is kind of cool that they did put the names like upwards, like they usually do it from like the bottom, you know? So that's something new, which is cool, but just gonna pass on that this time. The next product I have is, I hate saying this because I really love Laura Lee, and I really actually want to buy that Cat's Pajamas ones, and I probably should have bought that a while ago and did a video, but I didn't. I do not want the Nudie Patootie eyeshadow palette that she's coming out with, and I think it launched today on her website, but I don't know. I just think the price and then the colors isn't worth that money, and I think I would enjoy the Cat's Pajamas one more. I love the name. She always thinks of the cutest names for her products and stuff, so I do like that, but for that, I just think I'm going to pass on that because of the color scheme. Yes, it's super nude, and I love that stuff, but just some of the colors in there aren't my favorite, and in general, I can find all those colors in palettes I already have right now, and I'm really kind of trying to not over-consume myself with all this product so I can get through some of my products right now. Next up I have is the Lime Crime Venus 3 palette. There's 2 reasons I won't buy that. I don't really like Lime Crime. Let's just say that now. They've been very shady from what I've heard from Jen Love's reviews, and I know she won't lie. I really trust her. They haven't been the best. They kind of came out of nowhere, kind of. They're an indie brand, which is good because I really want to support those brands, but I just don't like what they're doing. And now, this is off topic, but the Crayola box of something, crayons, makeup thing, they blocked her, they did all this stuff to her and not replying, and I'm not going to buy from them either because they're being annoying. And it's annoying that brands think they can do this, and it's like, people are buying your products. You should not be acting like this towards your consumers who are buying your products. But I guess that's just me. I do actually want to come up with, sometime in the future, I do want to come out with a makeup line, and I would never ever act like that. So please keep note, brands, because you guys are digging yourself in a massive, massive hole. This is what the palette looks like. Let's find it on this website. I'm using Tread Mood, and this is a lifesaver. You guys should follow it because it posts all the makeup updates, which is very nice. So first off, there's way too much packaging on this product, as you can see, and I just hate when they put so much packaging in it. It's like, that could have been way smaller to make. And the colors really don't go together, so it's just like, okay. And it is, how much is this? It doesn't say, but nah, I'm not going to buy that at all for many reasons. Next up I have is the KKW times Mario palette. I love the Kardashians and stuff, but I just haven't really bought any of their makeup. It hasn't interested me so much that I like need to buy this, so it's like, since you can never buy it in stores, you only can buy it online, so it's like, maybe they should start trying to get into Sephora, Ulta, and people would more likely buy their products and stuff so they could see it in person before they bought it. Yes, the colors are very pretty, and once again, like we see a theme throughout the palettes of why I don't like them is that blue in there. That scares me, and I just think I have all those colors in my palettes I have already. It's a pretty neutral palette except with that pop of color of blue, so it's just like, and I think I'm just going to pass on it, and it is probably pretty expensive. It is, the eyeshadow palette is $45, so it's like, I'm never going to spend that much on a palette that I'm not in love with. So, gonna pass on that. Next up I have is the new Smashbox Cover Shot palettes. Well, one palette. So, guys, this color scheme, I don't like it at all. That teal is very pretty, but I could not pull that off. I really don't think I could pull that off. The Cover Shot palette I have now isn't my favorite, so I'm just gonna pass on that. I think it is really pretty, and it just is super good for summer, but the color scheme, there's too many pinks in there, like hardcore pinks, so it's like, I'm just going to pass on that too. So, not going to buy that because the color scheme, and when I tried the Cover Shot palette I have now, it's in Ablaze and has super pretty colors, but it just isn't my favorite, and it didn't blend very well, honestly, when I tried it. Next up, we have the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. This came out a while ago, and on Beauty News, they talked about how big it is, and it's like a briefcase of shadows. And I just think that's way too much. No one's going to be wanting to carry a huge-ass briefcase with them when they travel, let alone on their nightstand or table where they do their makeup. So, nothing against Jeffree Star. I personally don't know how I feel about him. Don't really want to talk about that right now, but yeah, so, meh. I think it's cute, but I'm not going to buy it. I also cannot pull off reds. It'll probably make me look like, I don't even know, but those color schemes are not what I would be into, so I'm just gonna definitely pass on that. It looks like half of them are like mattes, or like a small sheen, which is very interesting. But, and then there's a stark white, so not gonna do that. Let's see how much it is. It's $52, which isn't too bad, because it's so big, and I think he talked about how you get a lot of product in the pans, so that's good, but just color scheme isn't for me, price, and the size. So I'm going to pass on that as well. So next up, I have the BH Cosmetic Unicorn Love Palette. This is one of the main reasons why I didn't buy the Chocolate Bonbon palette, is because there's hearts on it, like as the pan sizes. And yes, I love hearts. I love hearts. I probably could get a heart tattoo or something that I love, and I love them that much. But in palettes and stuff, I feel like that degrades the way it looks, and it's like, kind of looks like kid makeup, and it's like, no, I don't want that. Because yes, guys, obviously looks don't matter, but for products and stuff, and in general, they do a little bit. So, I just don't want to buy this. BH Cosmetics is a really good brand. I really support them and everything, but I just am not going to buy that palette. And it's like all shimmery colors, and it's like, I'm not going to do that. One transition shade, and then the rest are like out of the corner and stuff to make it deeper. So I'm not going to get it at all. I don't know if that unicorn is part of the packaging, which is cute, but just when they do unicorns, I just think it just makes it look so kiddish and not nice and luxe, and that's what I like, so gonna pass on that. Next up is the BH Festival palette as well. Guys, I don't do color well. I really don't. I really don't think I look that great in color eyeshadows, and this has so many colors in it, and it's like, oh my gosh. It doesn't look like there's too many transition shades to work with, to play with all these colors, and that's what's big with me, because I don't want to put like all these browns and stuff in it and then put like a stark blue color, and it's like you see brown and then blue. So like you really do need shades that can transition into the blue colors, and a lot of palettes kind of lack on that, especially this one. So I'm gonna pass on it for sure. There's way too many colors in here that's making me like, I don't even know what color I like in this palette. So gonna pass on that. The packaging's really cute. Like I said too, BH Cosmetics is a really good brand, but just gonna pass on this. Lastly, I have the Kat Von D 10-year anniversary eyeshadow palette. I love Kat Von D, but some of her products that she has out, I just am not in love with. But I do love her as a brand, so definitely support her 100%. Just some of the products aren't for me, and especially this one. I've tried her eyeshadows and they weren't the best for me. I don't think they blended very well at all. Shimmer shades and like the metallic shades were so pretty, but just overall, I don't think the shades blended that well when I used it. Okay, to me, these look pretty. The palette does look like it's going to be pretty big, and I'm guessing it's going to be pretty expensive because her palettes are pretty expensive, but her artwork on those is spectacular. They're so unique, nothing like anyone else's, and definitely buy it if you like it, but for me, I'm definitely not going to buy it 100%. Like I said, the colors aren't for me. Her shades don't blend that well, I don't think, so definitely not going to buy it. The shades are kind of meh, I feel like, as well. Like I said too, blues on that end is like, ooh, no. So, I feel like this time of year, people are coming out with so many colorful palettes, which is great because playing with color is super fun, but just for me, I don't think it looks that great on me, and I'm not going to buy a full palette of colors that I'm not going to use all the time. I would spend that money on neutral shadows because I'm going to be using those like every day. So definitely will buy some colored palettes and stuff, which I already do have. So just going to use those because I really don't play with color too much. So going to pass on that. So guys, that was a pretty lengthy video. I hope you guys liked watching. Comment below anything you are going to buy in the next months or so, and let's get started with summer. I'm so excited. I hope you guys liked watching this, and I'll see you very soon. Bye guys!